Hey guys, welcome to Math Day 37. So I reused my video from yesterday for counting by 5s, 10s, and 25s. So make sure you have this one. Okay, so go ahead and we'll go to the next slide so you can see me counting from yesterday. So make sure you are practicing. Okie dokie. Hey guys, welcome to Math Day 36, 35. Oh my goodness, I don't even know anymore. Okay, so we're going to be counting by our 5s and 10s again, so make sure that, and our 25s, so make sure that you have your chart and you have circled the 25, the 50, the 75, and the 100. So we're going to do this a little bit differently today. So instead of saying 100, we're going to say $1, because whenever we get to 100, counting by 5s, 10s, and 25s, when we're counting our coins, when we get to 100, it means we have $1. Okay, so here we go. Let's practice. Let's count by 5s. And when we get to 100, we're going to say $1. Okay, it's okay if you can't remember because we'll be doing this until the end of the year. Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, $1. Okay, here we go. Let's do by 10s now. When we get to 100, we say $1. Okay? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $1. All right, here we go. Let's count by 25. So all those numbers that you circled. 25, 50, 75, $1. Let's do it one more time. 25, 50, 75, $1. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So you can keep practicing if you want. You can pause me and keep practicing, but I'm going to move on. So we're going to go over all of our coins right now. So our target is thinking about coins. So here is our chant. Okay, so here we go. So remember our pennies, okay? Our pennies are brown, they are small, and here is our chant. Penny, penny, easily spent. Copper, brown, and worth 1 cent. All right, so here, remember our movements too. So my turn, your turn. Penny, penny, easily spent. Copper, brown, and worth 1 cent. So when we write it, it looks just like this, 1 cent. Or it looks like this, but usually we see one with a C in the line, okay? Next up, we have our nickel, okay? So our nickel, how I remember it is there is a man that's facing to the side and he has a big ponytail. So I say ponytail pickle, it's a nickel. So here we go. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat. You're worth 5 cents, I know that. So let's do it one more time. Ready? My turn, your turn. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat. You're worth 5 cents. I know that. So when we write it just like this, with a 5 and a C, or it can look like this. Okay? All right, next up we have our dime. Our dime, we can tell because he has short hair. It's really small. It's smaller than our nickel, even though it's worth more. And it has, on the back, it has a torch and an olive branch. Okay, here we go. Dime, dime, little and thin. I remember you're worth 10. So let's do my turn, your turn. Dime, dime, little and thin. I remember you're worth 10. So we write it just like this, 10 cents, or like this. All right, last one, quarter. I know it's a quarter because I see Liberty at the top where it says Liberty, and I see an eagle on the back. All right, here we go. Quarter, quarter, big and bold. You're worth 25, so I'm told. So here we go, my turn, your turn. Quarter, quarter, big and bold. You're worth 25, so I'm told. All right, 25 cents or 25 just like that. Okay, we're going to go over our coins again, the same thing we did yesterday. So let's look at our coins. I see my penny, my nickel, my dime, and my quarter. So oops, I went a little ahead of myself. This is a nickel or a dime? A dime. I went a little bit too fast. Okay, next one. Is this a penny or a dime? A penny, I know because it's brown. Penny. Is this a quarter or a nickel? I see the word liberty right here. It's a quarter. Next up, nickel or dime? Do I see the torch and the olive branch in the back? Nope. And I know that nickels are worth 5, and I see the word 5 right here. 5. So it's a nickel. All right. So now we're going to go over something new. How do we count all these coins? How do we count them? Do I count them by just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Like, how do I count them? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our pennies. So how do we count our pennies? When we count our pennies, because they are worth 1 cent, we count them by ones. So let's figure out how many coins, how many pennies we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that must mean I have 5 cents. I'm going to write 5 cents. Right here, I have 5 cents. Okay? Now, how do we count nickels? How do we count nickels? If they're worth 5 cents, how do we count them? By what? By 5. So what number am I going to start with if I'm counting by 5s? 5. So here we go. Let's count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, and 20. So I have 20. Ooh, I don't like that. I'm going to erase it. I have 20 cents. A C and a line. 20 cents. Okay? Let's go to our dimes. So how do we count our dimes? If a dime is worth 10 cents, what do we count by? 10. So let's count our dimes. Here we go. And I'm going to write next to it. So I didn't leave myself enough room, it looks like. So here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So I have 60 cents of my dimes. That's a very funky zero. 60 cents. All right, next up we have our quarters. Remember, quarters are a little bit trickier because we're not used to counting by 25. 25 is a big number to count by. So I know that quarters are worth 25 cents. So what am I going to count by? 25s. Okay, so you can get out your chart in order to do this because it'll help you. 25, 50, 75, $1. So here we go. So 25. Well, I'm counting by 25, so I start with 25. So 25, 50, 75. So I have 75 cents. All right, we're going to keep practicing this next week. That is it for math today. Go ahead and head over to reading.